Hi there, this is Catherine. Thanks you for listening to my SEO Tips micro podcast. So, before we get into today's SEO tip, I just wanted to share with you the ways you can support the podcast if you're enjoying all the tips and finding them useful. So, you can send me a donation at buymeacoffee.com/Catherine W. Ong, O-N-G, and that's Catherine with a K. Any and all levels of donation are appreciated. It will help me offset the cost of producing the podcast. So, that's buymeacoffee.com/KATHERINEWONG. I'd also encourage you to subscribe to our email list to make sure you're not missing any future episodes or any other news about the SEO Tips podcast. And to do that, you'd go to wostrategies.com/newsletter. Okay, on with today's tip.
Are you looking at your competitors' author pages when setting your SEO strategy? You might want to. Hello, thanks for listening to SEO Tips today. First of all, author pages are not a requirement for all sites, and this was confirmed by John Mueller during a recent Google Webmaster Center Hangout. Here's the quote, "I do think with a lot of news websites, especially if you're providing information that you want people to trust, then this certainly makes sense," end quote. So in his quote, it seems as though he's hinting at the T part of the EAT equation: expertise, authority, and trust. And if you're doing your due diligence, hopefully you're evaluating those trust signals that your competitors might have versus you if you're the underdog. I've noticed in the recipe space and in the healthcare space that author bios and editorial guidelines seem to be standard across all of the top ranking sites. You can also use Carl Henley's knowledge graph search to see if your competitors have a stronger author entity presence in Google than the authors that you're using on your site. So you just go to the knowledge graph search, put your author name in, and it will show whether or not that author has a knowledge panel. So that's your tip for today. Evaluate your competitor's author strength. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for another SEO tip.